So then Krishna's boasting. So the gopis, they feel like, oh, he exploits us and he enjoys us to the maximum degree. Without holding, we don't hold back anything. He won't let us. And we give up our name and fame and shame and bodies and minds and hearts and everything for his pleasure. And then he turns around and embarrasses us right in front of our Sakhis, our best girlfriends. That's not nice. You know? So the gopis, when they get together, they say, this Krishna, this Shamsundar, he's like hot sugar cane juice. He's too hot to resist. No, too hot to swallow, too hot to drink, and too sweet to resist. Rasa is both sweet, both misty. But if you boil it, then you're looking at it, what's so good, like it's too hot. It's like you go to some Indian festival and they serve you hot sweet rice, special feature of India. Devotees from the West, they may wonder about that when they first come. Say, wait a minute, we make sweet rice in our temples the night before. It's like cooking all night even, some good sweet rice. Several low burners and it gets really thick. And then we put it in the refrigerator at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning of the next day, and then Sunday. By 4 or 5 in the evening, we serve out that sweet rice. And, well, you know, you can figure out what that's like. It's like creamy cold, you know. Creamy cold and icy sweet. It's fantastic. You know, like a summer day in Los Angeles when it goes all the way up to, 29. Very blistering hot summer day in Los Angeles when it's 29 degrees centigrade. And you go, wow, cold lemonade and cold sweet rice. So now you come to India and you go to Navadvip for the festival of Mahaprabhu, Avirbhav, Gaur Purnim. And on Monday you're staying and they have big utsav. Next day, Jagannath Mishra Utsav. And then a big feast, they serve all the bhaktas, Gaur bhaktas, Gaudiya bhaktas. And they serve, at the end, they serve the sweet rice. Good, sweet rice. Oh, it looks really good, you know. Nice, the raisins and kishmish and little charangi, these little black nuts and stuff. Okay, oh my God, it's so hot. My God, there's steam running off it. And the guy's serving it, the pot is steaming as they're going down the aisle. And you finish everything, you're looking and it's too hot. And then you think, how to cool this thing off? And then you're waiting, and you say, I don't want to wait, so you just pour it on your plate. You pour it on your plate, and you spread it around, and let it cool down, you know. And once it cools down, you pour it back into your cup, and then, Haribol. So this is Krishna. He's too hot to resist and too sweet to resist and too hot to drink. So he comes out of the kunja after enjoying with Chandravali, and then he starts describing her ati prodacheshta. This is my nayaka, and she's a pragalpa nayaka, Chandravali. And she's exhibiting the qualities of pragalpa, bold, heavy, unsubmissive lover of mine, like Lalita. And she showed her qualities of ati proda cheshta, very bold activities and actions. So now Krishna finishes his love encounters with Chandravali and comes out and says, "Hey Padma, shuniye." And then he embarrasses Chandravali by saying this. My Sakhi Padma, your Sakhi Chandravali and I were fully absorbed in our festive amorous battle. Anangarana Utsava. Aduna means excessive, intense. Festive means utsav. Ananga Rana Utsav. Ananga Ranotsava. Ananga Saki Tava. You are Saki Tava. Tavananga Ranotsav Aruna. We were enjoying a festival of Ananga. Ananga means Cupid, Kandarpa. A festival of ecstatic, amorous delights. And how was it? It said the necklace, the mukta means pearls. The pearl necklace on her breasts were dancing. Nanarta mukta latika stanupari. They were jumping up and down. During the dancing of your Saki necklace, the reckless chief pearl on her necklace jumped down on my chest and beat my innocent Kaustuba jewel. Oh, poor Krishna. Should call some first aid department, Call a doctor. Heavy punishment was inflicted in the Kunja jail. The warden of the jail gave him a thorough thrashing with her necklace, jumping up and down on his chest, which indicates some very interesting pastimes. It's called Viparita Samyog. And if you know what it means, very good. If you don't worry. So this is how he's embarrassing her. She's exhibiting the quality of ati prodacheshta, extremely bold and proud and bold actions like a proud, matured lover. And that's okay. Krishna relished it. He enjoyed it. That's why he chose to be with her on this particular night, because he didn't feel like being with a Dhira Madhya Nayaka like Radharani. And he didn't feel like being with a mugdha, innocent, immature, pouting, whimpering little young lover like Danya or some of the junior Sakis. He wanted to have a night out with a heavy lover. And afterwards he says, oh, look at this. So this is Rupa Goswami's Ujjvala Nilamani. And it says, then Chandravali, because she was engaged in bold actions, which are described here, prodacheshta, ati prodacheshta. Ati means excessive, really bold, excessively bold and aggressive cheshta actions. And then to top it off, she mixed that quality of the Pragalpa Nayaka with a prior quality we already discussed, number 7, called ati produkti. Rati produkti. Ukti means speech or words. You know Sanskrit? You know Hindi. So they're like brother, sister. Or like, say, mother, daughter, I should say. Sanskriti mata. I don't know either one. But I'm just explaining whatever my guru has revealed to me. Ati produkti. So her proda, quality of being bold and proud. So now Chandravali is listening. Acha. Now Sham is embarrassing me by divulging all our intimate romantic activities together in front of my companion Padma. That's not very nice. So then Chandravali replies in her ati produkti way. Listen, okay. Krishna. So now let me see your Kaustuba gem beat the big pearl in the middle of my dancing necklace. So this is a very, very intimate, very intimate scene being described here to illustrate Krishna's incredible love affairs, because this is the chapter about his lovers. Varieties of heroines means the nayakas. Nayaka varieties, how you say, Nayaka Gan, or a different group of his lovers and all their different ways and feelings that they interact with Krishna. So he's saying, she said, listen, Padma, your Sakhi's pearl necklace beat up my Kaustuba. And he's trying to make Chandravali look bad for that. So Chandravali is not about to take that sitting down. If she was a mugdha nayaka, which means a very innocent, soft, immature nayaka, when Krishna says like that, she would start crying. Oh, why are you doing like that for my Sakhi? Oh, it's not nice. She would cry. She would whimper. But then Chandravali is not going to take this sitting down. So she said, okay, Krishna, your poor Kaustuba jam was beat up by my dancing pearl, the big pearl in the middle of my necklace. So let me see your powerful Kaustuba money, which shines like the blazing red sun. It's red in color, by the way. Let me see your Kaustuba beat up my pearl. In other words, I beat you up. Okay, fight back, man. Come on. So she's really feisty, Chandravali. So these are the two chief lovers of Krishna, Radha and Chandravali. One's Pragava, and one's in between Pragava and Mugdha. That's called Madhya, middle. And that's Radharani. She's balanced.